Hey, Ando again from Happy Life Martial Arts. I'm here today at the Academy in Beverly Hills. This is home to Higan Machado Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Martin Wheeler Systema. I'm here today to get a few tips on the Systema approach to throwing a punch. It's a little bit different than other styles, so I think you might find it interesting. That's enough. Okay, as promised, I'm here with a true force of nature. This is Menamy the Tsunami. How are you, sir?
I'm good, how are you?
Top of the world. So you are a black belt in Judo, you're a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, you're a certified instructor in Jeet Kune Do, and you're a certified instructor in Systema. Is all that right?
That's correct.
My God, you're old. I mean, you've been around. So when you came to Systema, you must have seen something that was worth staying for. And I know Systema is one of those styles that people love to make fun of on the internet, particularly people who've never tried a Systema class. So what can you offer to people out here, an approach to punching that maybe they haven't thought of that would make them realize that Systema people aren't completely crazy?
Okay, so, excuse me. Let's talk about the power of striking, because that's what really drew me into Systema.
The power.
The power, okay. So let's look at it from two different components. One is external, or the physical.
Okay.
The other being internal, which means really emotional and spiritual. You have to look at all the components we have as a human being when you talk about power, okay?
Okay, so not just muscles. People think about speed and power, lifting weights, hitting a heavy bag. But you're talking about emotional and spiritual issues.
Right.
I'm intrigued.
Okay. So let's start with the physical, okay? What prevents you from creating a powerful strike is your tension.
My tension.
Yes. Tension is like the mother of all evil in any performance.
Okay.
As
The
you
mother
know.
of all evil. Tension is the mother of all evil. I like
Right, okay? So why is tension a problem exactly? Tension works as a brake when you talk about hitting or punching. Okay? So
Are you going to hit me? It looks like you're about to hit me. Let's go.
Maybe a little later.
Okay.
Right? Now, let's get into some mechanics.
Yes.
Okay. In order to have that relaxation, you need to have a good posture and structure of your body. Okay.
So would you consider like the way most people kind of line up, is this good posture or is this bad posture?
Right, okay. So that's more like a boxing posture.
Yes.
Right? Which is, you can use it as well.
Sure.
But let's look at boxing versus maybe Systema.
Okay.
Okay?
Are you trying to cause trouble? That's fine.
Yeah, just to look at how we hold ourselves up
Okay.
versus how boxers do.
Okay.
So, well, simply put, boxing has rules and Systema doesn't.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to explain that. In boxing, there are only two fighters. So let's say you and I face up,
Yes.
right?
About time.
About time, right? And then what happens is my focus is only on you,
Yes.
nothing else. It doesn't matter what happens around you or around me.
Right.
So naturally, I get I have my chin down, my hands are up, I use my shoulder to guard myself. The jaw is your primary target,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
As well as your stomach in boxing. So you naturally punch over,
Right.
right? And from here, this is a position of limitation, restricted position, and then it requires a lot of hand speed and muscle strength to generate power. So that's boxing in general. Now, Systema lies outside the ring. So when you think about the environment, you may face multiple opponents, including weapons. Okay? In that environment, let's say if I'm fighting you, boxing, and then your friends show up,
Right.
and they surround me, and then I can't fight like this.
Right.
I have to know what's going on. So I
This
can.
posture doesn't help you outside of the ring because you're curling up your awareness, you're curling up your body, you're putting tension, all your focus is one direction, but now you're completely vulnerable all around you. You're not seeing what's going on, you're not prepared to move in those other directions, you're just stuck on one funnel.
Exactly.
Is that right?
Yes, yes, that's correct. So that's what happens. Now, then you need to open up, right? So you can see and feel what's around you, what's going on, which happens to be your natural being stance, and that's how you walk. You're not going to be walking around like this.
Right.
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 Okay. I would hit it with the whole surface of the fist so that it has more impact into your body.
So you're not cutting in with the knuckles, you're looking at this as a blunt force
Right.
tool.
I mean, it's not that you can't.
Right.
I mean, you can.
Sure.
I mean, you can hit it like that, but it can get nasty, and there's more chance of hurting your fist as well.
Okay.
And one thing is, our striking is not really intended to destroy or damage a person.
Say that again?
Our striking is not really intended to destroy or damage a person. So our strike is based on healing, not on aggression or destruction.
Your striking in Systema is based on the concept of healing, not destruction. So you're giving me a violent massage, you're giving me an acupressure treatment at a spa with a big strong punch. Because ultimately you're trying to, why is that? Now is this going to the emotional side of things? Or the spiritual side of
So
things?
can we talk about that a little later?
I can't stop you. Oh yes, that later, that would be great, yes.
Okay? So when I punch, okay, so you want to relax your arm. So if I would hit, okay, I would go from
All right. Now I must say, for all the people who hate on Systema, and I know it's easy when you're looking at videos, especially if you don't know what the exercises that they're doing. I've never been hit harder than Martin Wheeler here in his Systema program. And, but he's kind of a thick guy, so sometimes I might be thinking, well, it's just because he's a little bigger than me. But how much do you weigh?
120.
120, is that right? Wow. So I'm 50 pounds.
Weight, but
Okay, well, we'll get milkshakes right after this. I'm 170, and what I find impressive is, as impressive as Martin's punch is, you're smaller than I am, and your punch really does still pack a wallop. That's a great punch, even if it wasn't on the solar plexus, which is, I would always think, a dirty trick in System. I always see that, oh, well, of course that hurts. But can you give me a shot someplace else?
Yeah.
Give me another shot. Oy. Yeah.
So,
Oh, gee, okay, double, great. How about on the arm? Give me one on the arm. I get it.
the arm.
Yeah, just give me on the arm. Okay. Yeah, good. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Lovely.
So you can hit.
Hey, now wait a minute. Okay. Yeah. Definitely. Now I know that's hard to feel in a video. Actually, it's impossible to feel. But these really feel a lot heavier than you think. They really penetrate and move me. So can you speak to the emotional component?
Right. So let's get into the internal aspect of it. So when you face a threat or a fight, when you get into a fight, your emotion elevates.
Yes.
Okay. So fear, anger, and frustration, all these are very common emotions you feel. But when these emotions are high, you're weakened. Your power is taken away. Okay. So let me explain. Well, you may think anger might be on your side because when you're angry, you feel like you are more powerful.
Right.
But it's not, because you create a lot of tension all over your body. And I already talked about the tension, right?
Sure. So the anger or fear or anything you're feeling, if that's adding to your crouch, if that's adding to your tension, then you're just robbing power away from what you could be delivering.
Exactly. And you can experiment it with yourself.
Sure.
By feeling anger, getting into the past, whatever made you angry, really angry, and you try to relive that moment. And you get angry, and then you feel the tension coming up your body.
Right.
It's the same thing with frustration or fear. Okay.
Yes.
When you're fearful, you tense up.
Right.
So all that is in the way of releasing your energy.
Right. So a good Systema class is not just a workout, it's a therapy session. Because you've got to dig deep into whatever's making you angry or frustrated, or your ego's getting damaged, and you need to be able to clear all that stuff out so you can have that pure intention of a solid strike.
Yes, yes. Yeah, well said.
Wow, so I got more than I bargained for today. I thought you were just going to tell us to keep the wrist straight and stay cool, stay relaxed. But you gave us a lot to think about here, and I hope that the people who made it to the end of this video, you should get a piece of pie for that, but hopefully you got a lot more. Menamy, if somebody wants to keep up with you and what you're doing, where could they go?
You can go to SystemaLosAngeles.com, and you can find more information there.
Terrific.
And I'm also teaching at the academy here, so you can find me here too.
All right, so come on out, make a weekend of it, stay forever, whatever you like. Thank you very much, sir, one more time.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. And until next time, my friends, keep smiling and keep fighting for a happy life. What was that?